It's midnight in Manhattan, and Spider-Man is running late. Again, to be fair, a small matter of a runaway subway train did just eat up the last 45 minutes. But now he's finally on his way, swinging between skyscrapers like only he knows how. That's when he notices something odd. An explosion, high up, near Times Square. And wait, that's not the usual color scheme for local trouble, or the usual altitude. He swings around, looks up, and sees her. Hovering, arms folded. Power Girl. White, gold, and blue, effortlessly floating above the chaos. Her signature red cape billowing like it's got a wind machine all its own. The crowds below are already filming. To them, this is a crossover event. To Peter Parker, ... It's Tuesday. He lands just in front of her, perching on a battered lamppost, and scans the scene. No visible hostiles, no rampaging robots. Just an alien powerhouse definitely not scheduled for tonight's guest appearances. Lost your way, he calls up, his tone equal parts friendly and defensive. Funny, I was about to ask you the same thing. She fires back, descending to the ground with a gentle landing. The concrete cracks beneath her boots like ceramic tile. Spider-Man winces. But there's no time for banter, because that's when the problem reveals itself. A giant, multi-headed robot, decked out in neon, bursts through a billboard advertising the latest Marvel movie. It's tearing up the street, firing energy blasts wild enough to light up New Jersey. The crowd scatters. Power Girl glances at Spider-Man. You take high, I'll take low, he half smiles. Was hoping you'd go easy on me, but sure. She rockets towards the robot's legs, smashing into the titanium plating with a punch that turns it to scrap. Spider-Man leaps overhead, webbing its heads together in a bundle, following up with a flurry of acrobatic kicks. He knows he's not as strong as Power Girl few are, but finesse still counts for something. The robot adapts, recalibrates, launches heat-seeking drones the size of motorcycles. Now it's everyone for themselves. Power Girl, being invulnerable to almost everything known to Earth science, dives straight in. Spider-Man, on the other hand, is all agility and improvisation. A web line here, somersault there, ducking past blasts, tossing drones into each other midair. The synergy isn't perfect, and for a moment, their paths cross in near collision. Spider-Man swings right under Power Girl as she sends a half-ton metal fist flying down the avenue. He cracks a joke she probably doesn't hear over the noise. Suddenly, a drone shifts trajectory and heads for the bystanders. Spider-Man is there first, catching the drone with acrobatic precision, before it can hurt anyone. Power Girl destroys 3 others with a swipe of her hand. The robot recalculates, recognizing a losing fight, and activates thrusters. It's about to take off mission failed. But that's when Power Girl plants herself in its way. She grabs the robot's main chassis and with a shrug that says this is nothing, bends its frame into submission. Spider-Man, sensing an opening, webs up the exposed wiring. The machinery fizzles, sparks bursting out, and the robot collapses. Inert silence. Then a slow-building cheer from the previously panicked crowd. Power Girl brushes off a smudge from her uniform. Spider-Man lands next to her, mask a little askew, and does his best to act cooler than he feels. Not bad for your first day in New York, he jokes, extending a hand. She shakes it with the kind of grip that reminds him not to get cocky. That was fun, she admits. You're pretty quick for a guy in pajamas, he grins. And you're strong. Ever thought about sticking around? We could use another heavy hitter? She considers it, glancing out over the city lights. For a moment, the possibility lingers her world or his, responsibilities tugging at both. But the sirens wail, the crowd wants autographs. The city already feels a bit more dangerous and a bit more alive, with 2 heroes instead of 1. Spider-Man vanishes into the night, web-slinging a waylet for something, as always. Power Girl watches the skyline, smiles to herself, and then soars upward, ready to see what this universe can throw at her next. Because in New York, you never know who you'll run into on a random Tuesday night. And that's the real adventure.